Welcome to my channel. Firstly, I would like to thank each and every one of you who has been liking. Firstly, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed, liked, and shared the videos. I am supremely happy and very grateful for all the comments that I get and all the good wishes that I get either here or in the DMs or on WhatsApp. So thank you so much. Whatever little start that I have on YouTube is because of you guys, and I am very thankful about it. So without further ado, let's get to the video. Let's get to the topic that we are going to talk about today, which is, I am sure every one of you are familiar with this topic, which is body language. So firstly, like every video, we'll start with the basics. What is body language? Body language is a way of non-verbal communication. Like we have zillions of verbal communicating languages. We have only one singular universal language which human bodies speak, which is body language, in the way of postures or gestures or eye movements. Or most of the YouTubers, if they're speaking to you in a vlog or something like that, they tend to keep their eyes down at the right hand side, or if they're trying to remember something, their eye movements go left. If they're trying to create something, their movements go to the right. I am not going to get deep into the topic. I will save it for some other video. For that, you'll have to subscribe. So why it is so important to decode a person's state of mind that you're meeting is because so many of us are so great at lying, our bodies can't, and it is also helpful getting to know a person or making a person comfortable or framing your words right when you're speaking to someone. Of course, what I'm going to be telling you now in percentage is going to be for a face-to-face communication. The percentages differ in different kinds of communication, like for public speaking or for telephonic communication, the percentages are different. So when you're speaking to a person face-to-face, is 7 to 8 for words that you speak while you're communicating with someone, 37 to 38 for the vocal stress that you have when you speak to someone, and 55% around is your body language. So the main mode of communication is not your words, somewhat your vocal stress, but mainly it is the body language, the way that we carry ourselves, the way that we sit, the way that we lean, the way that our eyes move, our hands move. Everything depends in the way that we make someone else feel or the way that we are feeling ourselves. Okay, cool, done till here. So the next part, what I'm going to be explaining in this video is why certain body languages, how body languages can be studied to know that a certain person has blocked themselves or locked themselves from us when during a conversation. For that, let's go ahead. I have asked few of my friends to pose for me for these body languages, as I can't step out and ask and make videos with everyone around, but yeah. So what is basically a blocked body language? A blocked body language, if I can frame it correctly, can be a blocked attitude or a disengaged attitude or uncomfortable attitude of a person while communicating with you. So that person will either block or lock his or her body in the mode of communication that you are into, that is face to face in this case. So let's get to the video. So the first gesture in blocked body language that we're going to be talking about is the hand fold. So when we were kids, जब हम बच्चे थे तब it was easier कोई objects के पीछे छुपना, to hide behind furnitures or tables or behind your mom's sari or anywhere that you feel that you're safe and secure from a threat or from a warning. So obviously after a certain point in life, after 6 or 7 years or 8 years of age, it is not possible for us to run away from things and hide behind objects just to make us feel secure. Then came the sophisticated way of securing and feeling safe, was the handfold method. So it is unconscious that you go ahead to block your heart and your vital organs and you fold your arms tightly towards your chest. No one's going to stab you or shoot you, but that's a psychological block that your body creates, which makes you fold your hands. Of course, this also goes to the introverts who are not comfortable in a situation and they want to safeguard themselves. So this hand fold method applies to anyone who feels not safe in the environment or not comfortable in the environment or is feeling threatened or scared, etc. The second gesture is called the forelock. So whenever a person sits in a forelock position, usually men do this, it basically means that these people are probably stubborn or not ready to accept others' opinions, or that person is tough-minded and is in a super competitive spirit at that time. So it is better to have a more open position while speaking to others when there are people in the room, or to have a positive body posture rather than something which will subconsciously make you go into a negative zone. So the third gesture that we're going to be talking about is the ankle lock or European lock, as people like to call it. So this can be observed in various situations for various reasons. Supposedly, a person is sitting in a waiting room of a dentist clinic and that person is scared of the pain, or is not ready, or is having some kind of anxiety in them. That's the situation where they tend to, you'll find most of the situations waiting in the waiting room of any doctor's clinic having their ankles locked. Whereas on the other side, if you see in a courtroom, the defendants are more likely to cross their ankles more than the plaintiffs, percentage wise. That is because they're trying to control their emotions or the information or the feelings that they're going through outside, or during an investigation where CBI and everyone is involved. Most of the people who are being interviewed lock their ankles so as to hold back their emotion and to let the interview go smoothly. So what the interviewer does is try and open up their body language to get in more information from them. So the fourth posture that we're going to be talking about is one of the most negative body language postures anyone can have, is when a person has mentally blocked themselves from accepting any information. Doesn't matter what you are trying to tell it to them, if it's for their betterment or not, or whatever it is, they don't give a shit about your opinions. So if you see, when people are dancing, the body is open, flowy, that's when it's a positive body language where your emotions are out. They say that dance is a way of expression, so you express yourself while you're dancing, your body language is super open. But when you're blocking something, you close yourself, like so. Anyone who wants to defend themselves is going to go like this. So when a person wants to block themselves from receiving anything or accepting any information, they block themselves, and this is one of the most negative body language gestures ever. So the final fifth gesture that we're going to be discussing in the blocked body language is this one, which you can see on screen, which is usually seen when people khana wana hone ke baad they go on Marathi, maybe call it Shweta Pauli. I don't know what you call it in Hindi. So yes, so post dinner you can see people walking like this. That's usually the time when they're having this sweet little self-talk and they're in their own thoughts and thinking about something, and yeah. So if you see someone with these body languages, try to open them up, maybe ask them for something lying around in the room. Can I borrow the pencil, or can I have this from you, for them to open up their bodies. So yes, I hope you got to know something about body language in this video. Sorry, my mom called and the video got disconnected, but thank you for watching the video. If you liked the content, go ahead and give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. 50% of my viewers are non-subscribers. Subscribe कर दो, क्या जाता है.